recommendation for Mr. Muhammad from universities. Can't get nothing done because I'm working on Mr. Muhammad. That's not the only recommendation, but all that is. I just want to let you know.
By the way, Mr. Chang told me there's more. I'll show you the city by
Yeah. Okay. Good for me. All right. Outstanding. All right. What you do? You're staying right on top of your stuff, so that's really good. Okay. All right. So planning about college. Make a list of colleges to read about and research, which we did that on Monday, right? Read the freshman class profile sections of college guidebooks and on software programs. This is going to be a little bit different now because it's normally longer on guidebooks because of what? You got internet now, right? So anything you want to research, Google it. It's going to give you everything that you need. All right? Cross college applications. Again, all that stuff is online. Okay? Luckily for you guys, we had those fee waivers for the school. So you can apply to as many colleges as you want, and you don't have to pay the fees. Or the fee is minimum. For my wonderful son, I am happy that he only applied to like 4 colleges, but it still ended up costing me $200, $50 per application. Can I get one of those fee waivers? No. Okay. Submit the secondary school report to your counselor. Your school requires a report. That is something for you juniors. The seniors are learning it the hard way right now. Okay? Because sometimes they help you out, sometimes they lag behind. And you got to constantly put pressure on the college career counselor and the counselors to send your stuff off. Okay? That's something for you guys to learn right now. You know right away for you juniors, next year, I need to stay, if the shukla is back, I need to stay on top of her to send my stuff off as soon as possible. Okay? So we're not sitting there and get frustrated or anything like that. She hasn't sent it yet, she hasn't sent it, she hasn't sent it yet. Okay? The sad thing about it is, she's only one person. And there's 270 seniors, give or take, that she needs to worry about. Okay? So it's kind of like you're at her timing, whenever she can get it done. All right? But the sooner you jump on it, the better off it's going to be for yourself. You, the student, are responsible for sending your application either by mail or internet. True or false? True. That's all you. Okay? As your instructors, as your teachers, as your counselors, as your parents, we can tell you and tell you and tell you and tell you, but it's up to you guys to get the job done. Okay? If your high school supplies you with a mid-year report or final grade, submit that. All right? If you are an AB student, your first semester, submit that one. If you decide to slack off your second semester and go downhill, like your prior cadet, don't submit that one. Because if you have a scholarship, it can't cause you to lose the scholarship. Okay? They will see a pattern in that. Don't sit there and go, oh, she was an E student, now all of a sudden she's a D student. She dropped it and said, oh, I know what happened. She got senioritis. And we don't want that, give that money to that type of student who loses out on our investment. Okay, we talked about the college applications. In this class, I'm really starting to see my frustration with this class. I'm seeing the same slides over and over again. With your team, learn more about college admission requirements. You may have team members use different resources. We did this already on Monday. And we sat down a big old circle and everybody talked about the colleges they picked out, right? Everybody figured it all out and everybody's pretty much staying with the same college that you're interested in to begin with, right? No? You change your mind?
Yeah, there's the college that comes out and said, Robert Morris.
Uh-huh.
It's very interesting college.
Okay. And you were looking at University of Illinois before, right? I'm not going to tell you where to go, but I want you to weigh your options. University of Illinois and Robert Morris. Because you're thinking about engineering, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't think Robert Morris has engineering, do they? They do? First time I heard of that one, but okay, go. Weigh your options. A lot of it's going to have to come back to the prestige and how long an engineering program has been at that college also. do you want to really go to an engineering school or a college university, this is the first year teaching engineering. How do you know that you're getting the right type of instructors? Okay. It's kind of like buying, you know, a brand new car, the first one of its model. Do you buy it the first year it comes out? No, you wait till the third year till they work out all the kinks. Then you go ahead and get that car. Again, same questions. I need to go over these slide decks more thoroughly, because we talked about all this stuff already. What is information useful to you? How is this information useful to you? Yeah, Mr. Zepeda. The information that we gathered from Monday and yesterday and Tuesday that we talked about is the information that you gathered from your peers as far as their colleges. How did it help you make that informed decision of the college that you still want to go to?
Well, based on the information given, you can weigh your options based on cost, environments. Some schools are actually pretty much equal in the way they're going to teach you, but some might cost more or requirements are greater than necessary. So if you want to pick like the lesser of two evils.
Okay.
So like the information given by my peers can like help me decide, especially the schools that I haven't heard of are similar to my schools, but are better considering the requirements of cost and location and such things like that.
Now, what can you do with all this new information? Thinking about how you're going to pay for college, which we basically did yesterday, right? What do we got for, how are we going to finance college? We got what? Scholarships? Huh? The MAD program? We good about that one. Oh, by the way, did you talk to mom and dad yesterday? Did you ask them, hey, mom, dad, how much money you got for me to go to college? To find out if you can count on that MAD program. Okay. You can? You can? Uh-oh. So that means you gotta do what? Work? Pay for it yourself? Scholarship? What else?
Grants.
Loans?
Waivers.
Grants? All that stuff, right? Okay. For you juniors, you still have time to look at all that stuff. What you need to do to get there. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, for the seniors, that's all we're going to be doing. Remember that sheet of 200 scholarship application websites that we can go to? That's what you guys are going to be doing. And at the same time, you juniors are going to research those same websites to find out, okay, what are going to be my requirements to apply to the scholarship next year to make sure that I get it. Are they going to require me to have a 3.0 or 3.5 GPA? So you can start working on that now. So therefore, when next year you apply for those scholarships, you got the requirements done already. Okay? Yep. We learned about the finance thing. All right, here we go. Here's the classmates. We're told to find out what the general mission and entry requirements were for your ideal college. Which of the following do you think is not a requirement? Look at that. Hit the right button this time. Yes. Yours not on there? Did you hit the button when I told you to hit the button? Okay. So I guess we're gonna have to restart the whole program just for you when we take our quiz at the end of this class period, right? Either that or we can give you a 0.
Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think actually we were?
Everybody happy with their answers? All right. Let's look at the ones that got it wrong. Which of the following do you think is not a requirement? Student has taken the ACT/SAT test. That's not a requirement? Yepper, sure is. B, student received or will receive a high school diploma GED from an accredited institution. In order for you to go to college, you gotta have your high school diploma or a GED. Okay? And C, student has completed specific coursework. Right? That's a requirement. Because you gotta have what?
4 years English, 2 years math, 2 years science, and 1 year band, 1 year art, 1 year or art experience.
But some colleges, like if you go to they take your transcript, so some colleges will look at it and say, okay, you took all the courses you need, but they're not to our level, so they'll make you take a little more course until they see it as a level.
Yes, that is a possibility. That's why the colleges, they have entrance exams, especially for English and math. Because a lot of colleges have found out that in today's generation, you guys are not scoring as high as you should be for English and math. And when you don't score high enough, they have you take a, I'm gonna say this. You take the placement test, and depending on what you score on that, is going to determine if you're going to go into a normal English 101 college course, or you're going to go into an English 90 course. The bad thing about that is that college course does not count for your degree whatsoever, and you still have to pay for that, just to get you caught up. Some colleges offer during the summer before you start in the fall to take that course. Some of them offer it for free, just to make sure that you're able to keep up with the regiment of that English or math course at that level, at the 101 course. Okay? Name two standardized tests are sometimes required for college entrance.
That's why if you ever seen a dog, we can't hear you. It actually had a warning. What's the first thing? Because they had the first thing they actually they want to actually
Number 12, wake up, number 12. Thank you, number 2. I think you got your answer. All right. Okay, the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test and American College Test. What's the ASVAB for?
Army.
Into the military. There you go. The bottom one. Number 3, American College Test and the GED test. If you are a senior in high school, what you gonna take the GED test for? Just for fun? Just to see what you score on it? Okay. Here's a new one. The college level exam program, the CLEP. Everybody understand what that is? No? Okay. That CLEP program, it's an easy way for you guys to get credit. For example, if you are a Spanish speaker, instead of you taking 2 years of Spanish in college, take the CLEP test. Especially if you can read it and you can write it, and you understand it and can speak it. Okay? You CLEP out on that, you get a certain score, you get the credits already. Okay? Yes. Depending, well, let me, I don't know for sure how they do it here in the colleges, but I know for the military, those tests are free to us. We take the test, we pass it, we got instant credit, boom, done. I think out here we pay about 35 or 50 bucks per test, pass or fail. But if you pass, you got the college credits. Don't have to take it again. If you're good in history, you're good in math, you might want to think about collecting it. That'll be at least 600, 700 bucks if you don't have to take it again. I mean, you don't have to pay for it. All right, you have been accepted to a state university. You're waiting for financial aid information to see if you will receive any assistance. You have been to the university and met with an advisor who gives you an approved degree plan. Which of the following should have the least influence on the schedule you make? Least influence.